Shalom, everyone. I hope that you are doing well. Thanks for joining for a general reading. I just did a reading. I don't know that I'm going to unlock that. Some heavy stuff, and I know that my offline viewers are watching it. Jehovah brought out a word, outcry. It's between you and the Father. I can't sit here and make any excuses for Jehovah. Jehovah will bring out what he wants to. Okay, so something was brought out in a very big way. Today is just a very big day. Okay, so he had me read some stuff right out of scripture and explain what he meant about cutting away of some stuff in a very big way. If I unlock that, then it's because Jehovah told me to unlock it. And it is what it is. We really are in a time of judgment, folks. We really are in a time of judgment. And you and I have to make up our mind who we going to serve, the truth or the lie. And there's some people that are being cut away and severed and cleaved apart by the Great One, okay? Because of choices that are made. You and I have choices. Anyway, I just felt led to do, another reading. And I guess if I unlock that, then Jehovah's going to make me unlock it. And it's really hard energy. I was really having a hard time speaking. So if you're new, sometimes I really do have a hard time speaking. I feel like I don't even know what to say. I don't know how to explain it to you when the spirit of the living Elohim is upon me. It's heavy sometimes on this channel, and it's real talk. Don't we want real talk, folks? I know I do. I don't want no sugarcoating of things. Jehovah has had to get up in my own face throughout my life and make me look at things and fix it or else. And I've chosen to walk the truth and not sell it. And it's the truth hurts sometimes, folks. The truth hurts sometimes. Okay, and Jehovah will have mercy on who he has mercy on as well. And some things that, have been taught here on this channel. There's been people ignorant to things that they never knew or ever even heard of before. And so that's between you and the Great One to work out your salvation and all that kind of stuff. But when you have an understanding of something, and with your understanding, you turn another direction, then you are held accountable to something that you totally understood. Okay. Also, the scripture says that my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Some people want to, close their ears to knowledge, or some people want to keep people away from knowledge, thinking that they can bypass what Jehovah needs in his earth, and he's going to have it his way anyway. And some people just want to be controlling and do their own thing, and regardless who and what and you are, or what you think you're doing to other people, or you not wanting to search out a matter for the truth, the word of the Most High is still not going to return void to him. He's going to come and make people have accountability whether you knew it or not. Okay, and some people got a really hard job, and that's the people who know the truth and know better, that are standing here, and we have a hard job to point a direction for the truth's sake. And don't care if you get mad at me or not. I care if Jehovah gets mad at me and he tells me to give a word. By God, I got to give the word. You don't have to like me or not. Okay, but I love Jehovah enough to love you enough to give you the truth, because somebody gave it to me through Jehovah as well. And I appreciate those people who do get up and speak the truth. Okay, so anyway, if you're new, my channel is going to be a lot different than what you're used to. I do a work on this channel for the truth's sake, and criminal activity is against Jehovah's word. Okay, he is the maker of in heaven and earth, and we belong in the earth, and we belong to him. Okay, we didn't create ourselves. Jehovah created ourselves, but he gave us free will. At the same time, there's consequences to our free will. Okay, and Jehovah gives us the answer. He says, choose life, and life looks like this. Okay, every single thing's already been predestined. Okay, cause and effect. You do this, this is what's going to happen. That's why he can tell the end from the beginning before it happens, because he knows everything. He knows what's going to go on. That's why he says, I want you to choose this path, but I'm going to give you free will, because I don't want a robot. But I'm telling you, if you pick this, it's going to lead to death. But I say pick this way. But if you don't, then that's your choice. And some people have made that choice. And today is a big breaking away of some stuff that he brought through that reading. That I just did. And anyway, I named it Outcry. So if I unlock it, I have to do it because Jehovah tells me to do it. But otherwise, then you're just getting a gist of something here, and you need to listen to your spirit, because there's some great big things taking place. Okay, a lot of people involved in some stuff, and people playing games with people's lives, and now Jehovah's going to break some people away from doing some stuff. It's over. It's over, because those who got trapped by the word of the Most High. Anyway, Jehovah, come on in here. Say what you need to say. I revere you and I fear you. Shotoria Shandarabahaya. What do you want to bring out here, Jehovah? What would you like to say? Jehovah, rebuke, bind, and block every wicked, foul, dark energy and shove it down to the pit of hell where it belongs. The moon. The evening is here. Today is the last day of the Feast of Unleavened Bread. And you were supposed to be eating bread that had no yeast in it. Those people who keep covenant with the Great One, and he already brought out a scripture today about how people who keep the commandments of Jehovah, we don't feel any evil thing, but those people who don't, okay, there's misery upon them. All right, and so the moon is here, okay, and so nighttime stuff and feasting is here tonight for the last day of the Feast of Unleavened Bread. There's been a lot of also just deceptive stuff that's been around some stuff. This is fear for other people. This is the moon goes back to our home, a mother situation. Children could be here with the moon as well. When it comes out, hold on just a second. So we get in the moon out here. Okay, that child card wants to be seen. It was flipped over just a second ago. I tried to flip it back over. It jumps out. This child card is stumbling up on information. This child card is somebody's got a childlike brain. The moon can go back to confusion as well. And Jehovah states that he also gives people a line of confusion within some matters as well. You and I don't, walk in the truth with Jehovah, then, people get in deceptive stuff, and then they get a line of confusion on their choices that they make. But Jehovah's not an Elohim of confusion, but yet people can get a line of confusion because of what they do outside of what he's, certain things that you and I are told not to do in his word. This also go back to children, obviously. There's a butterfly here, and the butterfly goes back to a transformation, life and death. We see this child here that has a net. And somebody has been trying to catch little children up in a net and stuff like that. Okay, this is education and stuff like that. Boy, that it really wants to be seen today. It was just shown in that other reading. So something about children and something about water and stuff like that. That's a burden. That card represents a burden, though, in this deck. Occupation, feeling weighed down, stuff like that. But it is an anchor, and we had stuff that came out about water situations today. What else you want to bring out to on this reading? We have the letter J here on this card as well. An enemy, a mountain. Well, Jehovah's going to bring his mountain that's going to fill the whole earth. Okay. This has been a blockage of some sort. Okay, somebody's an enemy here. Okay, and they've been very deceptive, even around children and stuff like that. At the bottom of the deck, we have the garden. The garden goes back to anything from concerts to public places. We could have many people that are an enemy as well. This is support systems, positive or negative with that card. But there has been an enemy around, mostly around children, okay? Or somebody's mother is an enemy somewhere, or whatever. Somebody's just got childlike brain here around some stuff in this reading thus far. Let me see if I can fix this. Really, you're an enemy to the truth. If you've got hatred in your heart, you're a murderer. You know, the catching somebody up in a net goes back to the letter tet, which takes us back in the Hebraic language. Somebody's got a snake in their basket. Snake talks out both sides of their freaking mouth, right? Waiting. And actually, just a minute ago, I had a word that stated that somebody was very controlling and jealous in their behavior. This card came out in my spoon reading today, and it has a meaning of jealousy. Okay, somebody has been jealous. That's why there's an enemy out here. But this is a waiting. And Jehovah said, those who wait upon me will not be ashamed. Thank you, Jehovah. We aren't going to be ashamed. There is a positive light to something here that's been around, something that's just been constantly going on and on and on and on. This is the constancy card. There's a positive change to something new. Yes, there's something new here. The moon goes back to cycles of things, right? There is something new here. And you've already brought out that there was going to be a positive outcome to something. What else do you want to bring out here, Yoba? So there's the net. Okay, somebody putting in a net. This card actually talks about a surprise. This talks about something's going to, come up, and it's going to be very positive. Yes, something's changing out here. Okay, thank you, Jehovah. So there's a surprise here. One more, please. And thinking. Bunch of people thinking about something. This is learning stuff as well. There is a message out here. What was at the bottom of this deck? The lady. Now the black gentleman card was just there a minute ago, and now the black lady energy is here. Now if you're prejudiced, get off my channel, because I'm not. But if there is something to do with a black gentleman, a black lady, a marriage, we've got a black child energy here, then there'd be a family. Somebody's mother is here around something specifically. I look at criminal activity, so if that means anything, then so be it. For some people, this person's very upright. For some people, this person's not upright. They're deceptive for any given person. So whatever that is, then there would be a family out here around something. A specific family then would be out here around something. All right, let me take from this other homemade deck here and get some words. For some people, something's very positive for that lady. For some people, whether she be upright or not, something positive is taking place around something. Okay, somebody's also been very jealous around some ordeal with a childlike brain. Okay, so whoever it is, male or female, don't care what color somebody is, but there is something here around a black family, I guess, that Jehovah is addressing. So whatever that is, I hope you're found in the upright. And those of you who are, then congratulations, Jehovah is going to give you a change for something. It's time for the freaks that are prejudiced to get the crap out of the earth. It's so ridiculously stupid. The way I feel about it. So Jehovah, take this card deck and you just cut it, please. Give us some words. Sorry about the table. So Jehovah says that somebody that we love is coming towards us. Thank you, Jehovah. We also had somebody did something on purpose. Somebody has been trying to catch somebody up in something on purpose. Okay, there's a spy out here. Yes, the spy was all over the place in my other reading today, and somebody has had a moral vice and a fault upon them. Okay, well, that's amazing. Jehovah did bring the little spy that was out there, and then there's children here written up on this card, and something round and tripping around and skipping energy, because something positive is going to come out of something here. I'm going to take a rune. We do have something about water today, folks. We just really do. We had the boat and the float trip stuff come out, and water on both my other readings today. It actually, again, we just seen the anchor just a second ago, and it came out just a minute ago as well in that other reading. This represents water. It's a hook. We see somebody putting in some type of a a net down in water as well. So there's something by water here. We've got the net here. So it looks like a hook, but it represents water. Okay. They're dealing with somebody's got a childlike brain. The moon can go back to confusion. This goes back to that type of energy as well. It also represents medicine. Somebody does need medicine because they're in their mind. Think it. Okay, somebody mental out here around some situation. They've gone crazy and jealous, and there's a moral fault and vice out here. Okay, this is a tribulation room. There has been tribulation, people, and some people got an outcry today for some information that came out in about the unleavened bread. Jehovah brought out a separation today. He took me right to the scripture and stated that those people for the last 7 days that didn't keep the commandment, and you say that you are part of Jehovah and all this stuff, but you don't keep his commandments that he tells us forever and every generation that we're supposed to keep it. He stated that in that portion of scripture today that he was cleaving something apart. He was breaking it. He showed it right out of the sky with some birds today as well, and it's huge. And so somebody got an outcry. I guess you get an outcry because you ignorance, or you don't I don't know. You're going to have to work it out with Jehovah. Like I said, there has been some tribulation out here around some stuff, but there's a positive light because Jehovah's breaking some things away today in a very big way. The letter L is out here as well. The J and the L make a gel. Somebody is going to go to jail, people, for something that they did. Okay, so we got, private investigator stuff goes back to a spot. Somebody's got a moral fault upon them. Okay? So, let Jehovah just do what he needs to do today. Around the situation, and let us just stand here and wait upon Jehovah, because those who wait upon Jehovah will not be ashamed. Whatever's emotional out here, it really doesn't matter. Jehovah's got to take care of some stuff and cleave something away that needs to go away at this point. All right, I feel real heaviness. I really, really do, but something that's been going on and on and on is finally going to be through. Until next time, shalom.